The Callisto Protocol is an upcoming survival horror game scheduled for release on this December. The game is being developed by Striking Distance Studios, founded by Glenn Schofield, who had previously co-created the Dead Space series, and I personally really love the atmosphere of the Dead Space, really one of the masterpieces from the designer, and this Callisto Protocol will going to be the next biggest one. Before we go deep into it, if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more of the interesting Callisto Protocol actions. The Callisto Protocol from Striking Distance Studios and Krafton is not a PlayStation exclusive only, it is coming to Xbox and PC platforms also. But PlayStation owners planning on picking up the games to do have some of the exclusive benefits coming their way. So this is going to be a very hyper exclusive for the PlayStation. The pre-order bonus comes with some thing called the Counterband Pack, and they will give the early DLC access to them. The survival horror game from Dead Space creator Glenn Schofield, so our expectation is really very high. The trailer evokes a similar feelings of dread as the Dead Space series. Schofield says his team put a lot of work into lighting and other elements to make the Callisto Protocol seem suitably creepy, but certainly this game is very creepy and what we really want. Things shouldn't be scary as hell. I mean, things should be, by the way, scary as hell. Players will take on the guise of Jacob Lee, an inmate at a prison on Jupiter's so-called dead moon of Callisto. Jacob is thrust into a fight for survival when the guards and fellow inmates start mutating into monster called biophase. Players will wield a gravity weapon called the GRP, which was intended for use by the prisoner's guard. As with this, you'll be able to freeze and charging enemies or launch the creatures into an environmental hazards. As Krafton, the owner of the PUBG, having a huge connections with the studio, which is in the development of the Callisto Protocol, as they wanted to create a connection with the PUBG universe, but it was cancelled later. I'm not sure exactly it was cancelled, but we will have some surprise news. At it was originally part of the PUBG timeline, but grew into its own world. If you are wondering how the modern day battle royale chaos of PUBG is connected to a sci-fi horror game set to a moon prison 3 centuries from now, and you are not alone. I mean, I am also thinking about this shit. I mean, how this is even possible. Well, when you are the hero of your story, you can't be able to change anything. I mean, if you want to make the story like this, and this can be good, this, and this is what they really, I mean, what this is the what the result, I mean, the outcome is. But later they maybe stay in the connected. I mean, maybe they will be connected with the universe of the PUBG. Anyhow, they will connect it later, I think so, because there's some other regions. So we'll talk about this a short. In somehow or in some time, I think they'll be connected because of the effects of the metaverse may have a huge impact on the universe too, as they will come on the same line in one day. I mean, in one day in future. I am talking about future, man. I will have to find the blueprint of it. I know it will be very very difficult, but anything is possible till the developers want. So we'll work on it later. In fact, they will want, I think, because everything is connected to be the crypto in one day. This is just my point of view, so I may be wrong or right, but I'll have to work on it. I mean, I'll have to find something much more reliable, I mean viable. So we'll talk about this later. So to know more, keep an eye on this channel. Hope you can discover much and more with us. And yeah, that's all for today, guys. Hope you love the content and make sure you stay with this channel. See you all soon. So have fun, good luck, and peace. With